Hey guys, Metal Bum here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about precious metals, silver and gold in particular. I'm not fully against trading paper, ETF, commodity traded fund, silver, gold, and platinum. But as a hedge against calamity, hedge against money printing by governments and all sorts of uncertainty and doubt, and just having that hedge really and that paradigm shift into precious metals. Why I think you should hold physical silver and gold in your portfolio and not just the paper stuff when you're hedging. I think there is a shift in sentiment, and I think that people are realizing why this can be manipulated so much more, and you have more control over. There's a lot of reasons to do it. There's the tangibility of this. There's the physical nature of it. The fact that I can literally grab these and cross borders with these, and basically start new, afresh with this, because this is a store of value. It's money. It's got intrinsic value to it. It's got industrial value to it. It's a commodity, but it's also considered money, so it can be used to transact and used to store value. But you've got control over it. There's not a third party, which basically means that somebody else is holding it for you. Your money in the bank is being held for you by Chase or Wells Fargo. Do you trust these guys? I do enough to hold. I have 6 figures in the bank, cash, right? But I also have this just in case, right? Shit hits the fan. It's financial prepping. It's alternative investing. And to be honest with you, it's a lot of fun. Like I got this one. This is a 1 ounce, and it actually tells you right here, it's 1 troy ounce of 999 fine silver. But there's a privacy aspect of it. Who knows that I have all this gold here? It's kind of like holding some cash just for worst case scenario. This, I happen to get rental income from a deadbeat tenant who finally paid me. So I just got this morning. But to me, I'm going to put this into this. I invest in real estate. I invest in stocks, bonds, all sorts of things. And I just wanted to kind of make the case why, for privacy, control, being outside of conventional markets, having a hedge, a safe haven asset in precious metals, why this is a good thing to be in. You've got to own the metal. You've got to own this bullion. For shit hits the scenarios, worst case scenarios, I focus on getting bullion, generics, low premium government minted coins. This is just a typical maple from Canada, and it says it right there. It's 9999 fine silver. This is a 2 ounce round. It's 2 troy ounces of silver from the Golden State Mint. And so you want to go for things that are recognizable. You want to go for things that are sometimes backed by government. If you notice, there's an old lady on all these coins, some old hag. I'm just kidding, guys. I really have nothing against the queen. But this royalty, it kind of is a sign of control to me. But you can say the same thing about the eagle in America and all these representations of monarchs. Here's some old Carlos II of Mexico. As you can see, I own a lot of Canadian and gold, American gold, because it's recognizable. Like, do you recognize this more? I'm sure a lot of you do. That's Napoleon. This is a French coin. That is Napoleon III, so he's the cousin of Napoleon Dynamite, that is. I'm just kidding. Anyways, as you can see, I hold a lot of these because they're recognizable. You can exchange these quickly at any coin market, or you can trade them with online dealers very easily and usually get above your premium, and you could exchange them with people. But you can exchange them in bulk and get above spot. Spot just being the value of it based on COMEX and what they're buying and selling for. But yeah, you can buy these. This is a 1/4 ounce eagle, or you can buy these old pre-1933 gold coins. This right here is a gold Indian head $5 1912 coin, and this I got for, I think I got it for below spot. So you can buy them in bars. Here's some poured bars. I really dig these. These are above premium bars. I usually go for more generics. And of course, you can buy my favorite type of silver is American Silver Eagles. So just trying to give you guys a brief showcase and some reasons why I buy precious metals. But I wanted to also, because I think a lot of people are getting into this space right now, because they want to hedge, and they're realizing there's a paradigm shift, which Ray Dalio and a lot of other hedge fund managers have been talking about. That right there. These are American Silver Eagles. These are ASEs 2019. Bought these recently, but these are beautiful with their frosted finish. See that cartwheeling? It looks like there's like a cartwheel that goes around as I shine it. But yeah, so there's all sorts of ways to invest in silver, precious metals. This right here is actually a 1/10 ounce platinum. It's a Britannia. I have a lot of these British ones. I think there's recognizability with the Queen. There is a bit of a premium compared to regular generics, but when you buy these, you want to buy as close to spot as possible. And right now, spot for silver, I think, is about 1625 to 1650. I don't even know exactly. But you should try to buy it as close as possible. So that's why these generics are great, because it's just the price of the bullion. Some of these government minted coins do have a little bit of a premium, but there's a little bit more trust, so they're easier to exchange, so therefore they're more liquid. So recognizability is very, very important. I do like to focus on recognizable coins, but as you can tell by this is a very recognizable image, the Buffalo round, which is based on the $5 or the nickel, right, guys? And then basically, one other thing is, see this? You got the Queen aging at different ages. But what I wanted to just tell you guys is, yeah, gold, silver is a tangible asset. Here's kind of a overview of it. It's physical, tangible. It's got intrinsic value, especially silver is an industrial metal that's used in, a lot of medical and electronic uses. So it'll always hold value. It's not going to go to zero. It makes it even a better hedge because it has this intrinsic value. And gold has intrinsic value as money. I mean, there's a reason why China, Russia, and the US, all governments hold a lot of gold as their own hedges for their central banks. So it's just funny because I've been talking about gold, silver for a couple years, and I actually do like cryptocurrencies too, because they hold a lot of the same properties as gold, silver, except for the intrinsic physical nature of this. But as far as something outside of the financial system that is money and is finite and everything, precious metals do have or cryptocurrencies do have a place. But I've been talking about this a lot with like family and friends, and the last time, I think still they'll look at this and they'd rather have this than all this. And all this is worth a lot more than this wad of cash right here. But the last time I was kind of told like I'm crazy for investing in this sort of thing was when I was investing in real estate in 2011, 12, 13. People were saying, dude, you're crazy for getting into real estate. Why would you get into such a depressed market? Well, I think silver is one of those markets right now. Depressed, but it does have its value. It's also something that's, it's physical, so you can hold it outside of the conventional market, outside of conventional finances, and you can own this, you hold this metal. That's why I was referring to cryptocurrencies. You can hold them outside of the system as well. There's pros and cons to everything. And, if there are differences allow you to hedge, allow you to diversify your portfolio. And so anyways, guys, if you're getting into this, focus on constitutional silver, which I don't have any constitutionals, but they call it junk silver. You can buy old pre-1964 coins, silver. Those are generally pretty inexpensive for silver. It's like old quarters, old silver. They have 90% silver in them. They call them junk silver. So just Google search that and buy some of those. Generics. Generics are like these rounds, you know, they're fairly cheap, near spot. And then low premium government coins like this. You know, even American Silver Eagles are not high premium. This might be a little more premium. This is a Queen's Beast. It's kind of a cool collector's series, but I'd say first stack a lot of just generic bars, generic silver, generic gold, but something that's recognizable like the American Gold Eagles is great because it allows you to transact quickly if you need to. All right, guys, just happy investing. Stay safe out there. All right, Metal Bums out.